Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. LoRosa is here as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes.
Jess lied to me. Jess told me Chuck Norris was coming.
I did not tell you.
I was ready to get my Kung Fu on, my Taekwondo and all that.
I said Chuck Morris, Dr. Chuck Morris.
Welcome, Dr. Chuck Morris.
How you doing, Dr. Chuck Morris?
And we can still Kung Fu. I mean, just give me some time to stretch, but we can still Kung Fu if that makes it better.
That's right.
Now, Dr. Chuck Morris, he's from Philly. He has the first ever fitness coach of Philadelphia. He wrote a book called Stress, the Human Superpower, The Miseducation of Stress. And just behind the scenes was telling us that you got a new machine that makes workout. I ain't only got to go to the gym one day, but it's like the workout of 5 days.
She said that's all we need to know is you got a machine.
1 day a week.
Machines.
Oh.
1 day a week, 20
Crazy.
minutes for the last 8 years. 1 day a week.
And he's the
Where's the machine? You got it with you?
It's downstairs. It's going to take me a while to bring it up.
No, but how much is this machine?
Oh, the machine, it is about 58 grand.
What is
58
it?
grand. What is it?
Yeah.
Break it down.
So, in essence, we can hold more weight than we can pick up. Like if I'm taking my groceries in, you can put more on me than I can actually pick up, right, as human beings. So the machine gives you the maximum thing that you can handle for time. So it's constantly changing based on what you're doing. So the more you fatigue, the more machine turns it up and turns it down. So when you're done, you've done all you could possibly do. So there's no need for anything more.
20 minutes a session?
That's it.
But is
One
it-
day a week?
1 day a week.
Is
I've
it
been
healthy?
doing it.
It's extremely healthy because first off, you get your whole week back.
But do you get your cardio? Like, because, you know, they say
Yeah, I was gonna say,
cardio
is it
does
like
your
you lift the
heart.
weights, or is it like
Right.
you doing the
Listen,
Stairmaster? Like what workout is
I'm
it?
not going to take you. Okay. If I want to get real strong, I'm a power lifter.
Yes.
Heavyweight, maybe 3 reps. I want to get more like a bodybuilder, lighter weight, 12 reps. Everybody heard of that, right?
Yeah.
I want to get shredded, lighter weight even, 30 reps. Well, this machine does all 3 at the same time. Because any one of those you do, you lose the other 2. There's no gravity. So there's no gravity. So there is no way for you to get injured, and it's giving you everything. So when you say, do I do cardio, what makes your heart bump? Your muscles moving. If a car is trying to crush you, your heart pump real fast. And that's basically what she's doing. I call it the pressures. So she's pushing on you for strong and it's
call it
heavy.
the pressures?
He
The
calls,
precious.
yes, he calls the
Jesus
machine
Christ.
the
Like from
precious.
the movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
Poor
she's gonna
precious.
take a little bit of your soul, but she won't give it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
She won't give it back. She won't give it back.
So how did you hear about this product? Because it's I'm sure this is something, and you can lose weight with this?
Yeah. So every reason why we work out, we get that accomplished. Literally in 1 day. If you think about it right now, in every other part of like your consumer world, everything, you can take your phone. From that phone, even though we get irritated, it's gonna give you real-time data from a satellite. Your car can even park itself in parallel park. But the gym right now looks like the same gym from 30 years ago. It's the only industry. So it's just science. We're literally using science and the AI to get people stronger, faster. And then we have a whole nother model that's for recovery and stress.
Yes.
Like it's a game changer. It's a game changer because most people don't work out because they say it's because they're not disciplined
Time and discipline.
in time.
Yeah.
That's not really true. It's not really true.
So what do you think the reason is?
I think the reason is because we failed. Our space failed. All right, okay. I was told not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. You name me one consumer experience that you can have. Just name one where you pay for it in the result, you don't get the result, and not only will you pay for it again, but you blame yourself. Pick one. If you go to get your car brakes changed and the brakes don't work, it's a problem.
Correct.
Fitness and wellness is the only space where you can pay me for something. You don't get what you paid for.
A lot of people say marriage.
Oh my God.
Not my marriage. I'm not.
Right.
Me.
I
got.
understand what
I always
Yeah,
say that I've been
yeah.
married for 21
Yeah, I'm
years.
good, but-
Love you, babe.
No, I'm just joking.
You messed up
But
happy
that,
home.
I mean, that makes sense because you pay for a gym membership. You're
Yeah.
there for a year, and you don't get the results, and you still do it, and you don't get the results, and you still do it. And that's like some of these subscription-based flat tummy teas.
Yeah,
and,
all of that.
and all
yeah,
that stuff.
the
Yeah.
Because I get to blame you.
time.
And then you really think, you know what, you're right. I wasn't disciplined. I didn't stick to the eating plan. Or are they just using bad science? They don't know what they're doing. Just because everybody has a body, that don't mean everybody know the science of how to make the body better.
So break down the machine. How does the machine work? I come to your gym,
Right.
and I'm like, Doc, Chuck Morris with an M. I want to gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
My son plays football for University of Miami, and he's diesel. I want to match him, but I don't have the time to work out like him or the discipline.
And look at his arm.
Got it. So
Yes.
I'm gonna look
Yes, Lord.
down because I feel like that was a conversation earlier that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Go ahead.
First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take you through what we call the gray matter assessment. It's a system that we designed. The gray matter is the part of your brain, your nervous system that controls emotion, motor skill, all that. We're gonna take you through a 2-hour assessment.
So I got to put something on my head or just.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff.
Awesome.
We're gonna measure your body, your movements. We're gonna do all of that kind of stuff. Then we're gonna put together a playbook, which is your prescription of what needs to happen for you to get in the best shape of your life forever. To include literally make your heart, brain, and lungs 5 years younger. And then all you do is show up. So what is the experience like? You show up, you want to come in, you want to sit down on the precious. She gonna talk good to you, you gonna talk good to her.
Now you sit down on the pressure. Is it a laying
machine.
device or you stand up or is it in water? Like
Both. So think of it.
People are listening because I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
here
curious.
we go. So think about you sitting into a cable machine. If
Okay.
you ever been to the gym before, right? So I'm sitting in a big cable machine, and imagine that this cable machine doesn't have pins. Instead of pins, there's motors, and instead of pins, there's a computer screen. And we change the computer screen to adjust for your range of motion. We're gonna do all of that, and then we hit go, and all you do is push for your life. And the machine is adjusting and adapting to you. You feel like it's the worst thing you've ever done in your life, and it's constantly giving you all the pressure that you can possibly take from every range of motion for every movement. So chest press, leg press, curl, overhead press, everything. The computer, the machine, the AI, the pressures is squeezing down on you safely. Because the moment you let go, it stops.
In 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Listen, Charlamagne, I'm sorry.
I'm envy.
Envy.
I'm envy.
Okay,
I'm a
so
handsome one.
You told me you was going to get a higher seat for me. I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to tell nobody else. We have to say it's 20 minutes because if we don't, everybody going to say we lying. It really only take 8.5.
So
8.5 minutes once you. So, all right.
Hey,
What are the
huh?
Now, what about if you wear a wig? Like, if you got a wig and your wig is not too nice, how do they put the machine on your head?
Oh, no. The head on your head is just for the diagnostics. For the actual workoc, it's just weights.
Yeah. So if it's
So
just
you
for,
good, Loren?
just for diagnosis, that means you nothing won't sweat on your face.
Dr. Moore, she don't have a wig on right now. That is her hair, and it
Yeah,
looks marvelous.
and if you can't tell, his beard is dyed well today. So what I was trying to make sure of is that
Just for men, pause.
yeah, but
I definitely felt like it was some internal.
you feel that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But there is no wig on. But go ahead.
How did you get into this? Like, what made you want to work out this way instead of going to the gym, every day or 3 or 4 days out the week? How did you arrive here?
Because I really, honestly want people to change their life. I had to figure out what's getting in the way. And everybody said, I don't have time and I'm not getting results. And there's too much science out here. I didn't design the machine. I just grabbed it and then put together a whole bunch of other machines to make them work together. And what I saw was only 8% of the population has a fitness program, but it's $1 trillion business. That's crazy. But people said, I want to get results and I need time back. So I said, okay, well, how do we do that? Where do we find that? And that really drove us into this model of giving people their time back. So I wanted people to say, I can do it for real and I'll win. And that took us down Australia, Germany, Singapore. We went searching all over the world for how do we get people to actually guarantee their results and make it happen faster.
Yeah.
And that was like the genesis of that. And then the whole stress thing, that became, I didn't see that coming. So like you mentioned the book, Stress the Human Superpower. What spawned that was 13. So 13 years ago, anybody that knew me, I was one of the healthiest people that they know, hands down, period. And I thought I had pink eye. So it was bothering me, it was irritating me, it was irritating me. I go to my physician, he does a phenomenal eye exam. You're right, you do have pink eye. That was the entire eye exam. Gave me a script, I took the pills. 3 days later, I'm balled up in a living room floor with blankets and stuff over my head in the most excruciating pain I have ever been in my life. It felt like somebody had spike gloves on, twisting down my nervous system. They finally said, we got to get you to the hospital. So they go to take me outside. First time I've been out the door in 3 days. The sunlight hit my eyelids, and I hit the ground, almost peed on myself because of the pain. They take me to South Jersey eye surgeons. I didn't have pink eye. He misdiagnosed me. I had ulcers on my eyes from chronic stress.
Oh, wow.
Actual ulcers. And his medication that he gave me made them grow. So I'm the healthiest person that anybody knows that know me, and I have been doing it for a long time, and I didn't know that chronic stress had created ulcers in my eyes. And that's when I said, okay, we got to deal with the stress thing. Because this is crazy, it's killing people. And that's what drove us down the stress and how does the brain work, which became kind of like our calling card for everything that we do. So now everything that we do is recovery based on the nervous system. So the fitness thing is super cool because that gets people in the building like, hey, okay. But then when they get there, they find out that, hey, listen, we're going to get you out of chronic pain and get you out of chronic stress.
Yeah.
And that's how we actually like change people's lives.
How much is the procedure? So if somebody wants to come to the gym, is there a membership? Do they have to pay per? Like, how does it work?
It's
is it
not
affordable?
a procedure, Envy.
The
Program. I'm
the
with you.
workout program.
Workout program.
Is it okay, workout program. Procedure. Like,
So yeah, they can get just a recovery thing, cost them about $100, $125 just for a little recovery session. And then if they want to actually have a membership, it ranges from $650 to $1,250 per month.
and they need it once a week.
Once a week.
Now, can you go more than once a week? Are you taking people more than once a week?
We take people more than once a week because now your
Arnold
fitness.
Schwarzenegger, like, why do you need more once a week?
But to your
If it's
point,
gonna do it, Jesus.
So the exercise is done. So you're not doing any more exercise. That's done. The rest of the week is all the recovery stuff.
Gotcha.
Sciatic pain, jaw pain, MS, like all those other recovery things. That's what you do for the rest of the week.
So my question to you is, so you do that. So you never lift weights? You only do the machine?
Yeah, that's it. Now, yeah. Last
And how long
8
you been doing
years.
it? So for 8 years, you haven't touched the weight. You just do the machine.
I do a body weight on Sundays. I do a body weight program. That's it.
And then what about diet? Like, does diet have any effect on it at all? Like,
Diet does.
Okay.
Diet does have a big effect on it. That's why we do customized nutrition program with AI, all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, here's the catch. They be messing the diet thing up. That's why it's killing everybody. Calories in, calories out. Everybody heard of that, right? Cut your calories down, lose weight. If that worked, we'd be the fittest like people in the nation. It don't work. It's not true. It's literally not true. If you take an apple has 5 batteries in it, and I put it in my body, I don't get to dictate where those batteries go. The calories in, calories out is based on a closed loop, perfect system. And that's not what the body is. So when we try to deal with diet, we say, hey, here's the perfect eating for you, for your heart, for your lungs, for everything. But don't start there. Just don't drink sugar. Like we pick little stuff. Because when you start training and you increase the muscle, you increase your bone density and your stress levels go down and the inflammation in your body goes down, you can eat almost whatever you want.
Okay.
But don't tell Jess.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her to eat clean.
Yes.
Yeah, the diet thing
That's
is
just
a
what she had this
misconception.
morning for
Oh
breakfast.
my God.
No,
It was only half.
Sorry.
She could eat half.
A half
if
of
she
a
working
sausage,
out.
egg, and cheese croissant with a little bit of ketchup.
A little bit of
And it had
ketchup.
ketchup.
It was
That's
half.
vegetables.
Just half.
was half.
She had other half.
She
We
be
good.
disrespectful in the morning. Doc, like crazy. Like
He is chocolate
She
pastries
just getting started though.
and raspberry sugar every day. Every day.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay,
That's my little.
that's the hit.
Okay. Now.
Sugar.
All right, well here we go. Do y'all work out?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite part?
None of it.
Why do you work out?
Because if not, I'd probably be big as a house.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd be big as a house, but healthy. Like, I walk on the treadmill for 30, 45 minutes, 12 and a half on 3.5. Then I just do, body part weights.
Got you.
Nothing crazy. I play basketball, things like that. But
How much time a week does that take you?
I used to do it a lot more, but I got these 2 dogs, and these 2 dogs are busting my ass. But I would do it like 4 times a week
All right.
in the morning before work.
How about you?
No, nothing. Not at all. I go to sleep.
Okay. Why not? In your opinion?
Or wigs too
I
heavy.
just don't. First of all, I don't have a weight.
Oh my God.
I just don't. And also, so before I was here more, I would do just like walk, like going outside and walking on a treadmill. Not because of like weight loss or anything, obviously, I'm giving, but because I just felt like I needed to be active. Like my body didn't feel like it was moving right. But now I don't do anything because I'm working so much.
So, 'cause I'm working so much, I'm working so much. So, I'm gonna tell you something. 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 I'm g That's like everybody in the country.
But your machine sounds like it doesn't sound real, so it sounds scary.
It
Sounds too good to be true.
Yeah,
right?
like it
Right.
sounds
I
like
could go
something
there
that
for
like
20 minutes. And
yeah,
then
it sounds
be-
like something years from now I'm gonna have
Diesel?
like
I'm
something going on with myself
I'm
because
gonna
I'm
start
doing
shaking, doing the shake like
Yo,
Yeah.
listen, that's only because y'all don't know. It's just because you didn't know.
You right?
If you knew the science, you'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
it. Yeah.
But all right, I'm going to make it easy.
Okay.
Make it easy. Here we go. Money back guarantee. We've been doing that for 15 years. We've never had to give anybody money back. Money back guarantee. Here's the deal.
Mhm.
You give me 60 minutes in the entire week. 60 minutes for the whole week. And if I don't change your life, you get all your money back.
How long will it take?
I love that question.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take in the gym normally for you?
I mean, it could take weeks. It could take weeks.
If you had to guess, what would you say?
It depends how hard you go in the gym.
So let's say you go
It
normal.
depends what I want to do.
For you on your normal, when you in your flow, how many weeks do you think it might take you to? For you, when you look at it like, oh, yo, I see. it's
3
happening.
weeks. 3 weeks straight.
Okay, 3
2
weeks
weeks straight. 2.5 weeks straight.
All right, so most people, anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, it takes somebody to change.
I could see my body changing in about 2.5, 3 weeks. I could see my
You
body.
can see it. Beautiful. Now, let's assume, just say you had a couple of off weeks. Let's say it takes you 6 weeks. 6 weeks in my world is literally 6 days. It is literally 6 hours.
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, baby. That's
They just gotta try, right?
listen. You can't believe it. Everything you try to do is going to tell you that it's wrong until you do it.
I'm telling you, I told him he was bullshit.
Yo,
I told him he was.
Jess,
And now how you
if
feel?
I drive down to Philly,
I'm telling you.
Oh,
no,
and I
it's
don't
not
see
even
it-
that.
Oh,
It's
no,
in
no,
the
no.
city. It's
No,
in
we
the
on
city.
we on Madison Avenue, baby.
Midtown.
all right, say no more.
Right
56 in
there.
Madison. We right here.
Question for
Where we
you.
go? Let's go right now.
Join me with a good time.
Question for you. I saw that you used to train like former athletes, Olympic athletes, and stuff like that. So are any of them in this program? Is there anybody that we can like point to that we know that you've worked with that you're okay with talking about?
I cannot talk about any current athletes because that messes with their money. We get some of the older ones. I don't know how old you are. So I'm a Philly boy. So Trey Thomas with the Eagles, Marion Barber with Dallas, Hank Poteet, New England champ, Carly Lloyd, Olympic gold medalist. These are all legends.
Anybody from Delaware?
Sean Gary.
Anybody
Green
from
Bay?
Delaware? She's from Delaware. Do
Oh,
we have
Delaware.
anybody from?
She don't know. He don't know about
Delaware.
Delaware.
We got athletes out of Delaware.
Joe Biden.
Shout out to
Dell State got
Busy
some.
Bone Highland,
Joe Biden.
Devin Steele that used to play.
Keep on talking about Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden and
Joe Right?
we got people.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Like I believe because you
I'm
look real
serious.
sincere about it. Like you really.
I'm gonna try you out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come tomorrow. And I'm gonna tape it.
This is look.
I'm serious. I'm
You
gonna
ain't
come
gotta
after
give
the
me
show.
my money
Thursday.
back. If you can help Envy with his arms in the next month, I'll be there every day.
Yeah, she got a problem with how little his
Challenge.
arms
That's
are.
a good challenge.
Listen. I
If
ain't
he can
scared.
come in here with a cut sleeve shirt before the summer is over, proudly. Because
All
he
right,
just
so
I'm
some
proud
days he just
regardless.
come
Okay,
in
now
here.
look, we have to be specific of what the ask is. So what's the ask? Is it the
I want
summer? Like,
everything.
what-
I want everything.
This is why we don't get along.
everything.
This is why we
You know
don't get
what I
along.
want? I want
Come on,
Chris
what you
Brown.
want?
You want to look like Chris
Okay,
Brown?
all right.
Okay.
Now look. I'm gonna tell you this
I'm
right
gonna
now.
look just like this.
Tell you, I got a rule.
What's that?
You have to use your powers for good. I'm not responsible for what happened after the super sexy kick in.
Look, I'm married, so I
listen,
might have
all
7
right.
kids, but I want to rip the shirt off like, nah.
All right, now if you want to rip the shirt off, we will have to mess with your eating. We do got to mess with your food.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan. That's what I need.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Michael
Michael B.
Envy.
Jordan. How long it take me to get to Michael B. Jordan?
Hold on,
How
hold
much
on.
that cost too?
Hold on, we do the math. Carry the one.
He
Give me
is-
September.
September.
My
Give me
birthday.
September. Ooh, when your
So
birthday?
my birthday September 3rd, Virgo season.
Let's go, baby.
September 3rd.
You come tomorrow.
I'm ripping my shirt off, and it
September-
better be Michael B. Jordan.
Period.
Whoa! Come. Okay, focus, Charlie. I'm sorry, I get excited. Let's
If
go.
it looks like Khaled, me and you fighting, I want the Michael B. Jordan.
How you
I'ma
gonna
get-
make you fat? He can't make you fat. Yo.
Shout out to
Happy
Khaled.
birthday.
But I want the Michael B. Jordan.
I'm gonna get. Listen,
I want the Michael
I'm
B.
gonna
Jordan
give you
is
what you
insane.
need.
But you really should do that. You know, in the barbershop, they have the 1, 2, 3. You
Yeah.
should have 1 to Michael B. Jordan, 2 to John Majors, 3 to Chris Brown, 4 like so. Be like, I want the 1.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
And we gonna get Loren to Clarissa Shields. We want her
No.
to look. No,
No.
you don't want to.
That's a lot of working out. She's very in shape.
No,
She
see,
is.
you keep,
I just
you
want to be
keep-
there real cute. Like, let me
you
just
keep
come in
looking at
every
the
now
old
and then.
model.
Huh?
You keep looking at the old model. We doing something different.
Oh, because I don't got to do as much.
Yeah.
Well,
I got to get my hair braided to be
no,
doing all this.
You gonna
No,
do
you
as
don't.
much.
You don't
It just won't
sweat?
be as much time. No, I ain't say that. You
Oh.
gonna do as much.
Yeah.
It just won't be as much time.
Well, how can people get in touch with you and find out more about it? And where are you located?
We are 575 Madison Avenue,
Okay. So that's
All
between
right.
what?
between 56 and 57th and
Oh, I
Madison.
can walk. All right.
Yeah, we right here. And you
How
can go
bad
to,
will I be after the first day? Do I get sore like your real workouts?
First off, don't call it. Don't say that this ain't a real workout.
Okay.
I got offended. I got offended right there. Isn't it? I got a little offended. I got a little offended. Yeah, I got a little offended. The other part of it is we're gonna do the recovery right after the workout, so you're not even gonna be sore. I ain't want to tell you that because you're gonna you already told me I'm lying.
Recovery?
Yeah, we're gonna do recovery right
Yeah.
afterwards, so you're not even sore.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm coming tomorrow. Let me see. Let me see what this is
I'm
about.
serious. All right, and then my last question: any negative long-term effects, like anything that
No,
Because I know
there are
people
none.
will want to know that because this is some too good to be true shit, Dr. Morris.
Listen, every reason why we work out,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting it done.
What I gotta wear?
Whatever you want to wear.
A dress, nigga. You can wear regular clothes.
I don't know if it's something
Yeah,
like
it ain't-
you gotta wear because it got.
I've been-
Don't
No.
pull up in
I've been in
chains
there.
and Godspeed. Like, just go, like you going to the gym.
I've been in there and I've seen people like men that have on suits. I've seen
In the
workout
machine?
clothes. I've seen, yes, I went in there with a skirt on one time and I was like, oh, I forgot. So I had to go put on some leggings. But it ain't what you think. You don't got to get your hair braided to go do it. You really don't.
It's not going to sweat out.
Yeah, no, it's not. I promise you. I be in there full face of makeup because I go right after work.
Well, Doc.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. To answer your question. Our IG. So it's Dr. Chuck PhD, or you can just Midtown Biohack.
Okay.
So Midtown Biohack is our IG, and mine is Dr. Chuck PhD.
I just want to tell you, it's the wildest, Loren, that the person that found this out is the person that don't want to go to the gym.
That's
It's a
why she the
lazy mother
best.
effer that wants to smoke and drink. And Jess was the one that found this motherfucker. Jess was the one.
Necessity. The mother of all invention. Necessity.
See, God will use. He will use anybody. He will use. And he used me to bring you to them because they need it, especially them arms. You got to get them.
Oh my God.
Got to get
Me and
them
you gonna
working
talk
out.
offline.
All right, that's good.
I
All
got a
right.
video I'll show you. You gonna want to talk.
I got a video for him too. All right.
gonna want to
It's
talk.
Dr. Chuck Morris. We appreciate CEO of Midtown Biohack. And it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.